Hey guys, this is Derek here. This is my first video that I'm recording on my new iPad that I got a few months ago for Black Friday. I know that I really haven't been recording any YouTube content as of late, but I felt compelled to record something today as the sentiment in this market has been pretty rock bottom as of late, and there's some things that I obviously wanted to talk about and address with the community. Really, my perspective on the market in the medium to long term, at least, does not change. I know that for the most part, we're waiting to see what Bitcoin is going to do because we all understand that Bitcoin tells the story as it is the driver in this market, and it dictates which direction this market is going to go. So for now, that's what we have to accept and deal with. And I know that going into the end of 2021, as I'm sure we were all expecting to have our explosive altcoin season, such as we had back in 2013 and in 2017. So the fact that we didn't quite get that for the end of 2021, and we're still in this very early phase of 2022, waiting for our alts to explode like they've done in the past, it's been pretty painful. And I know that I've personally had to acknowledge this as the source of my emotional instability as of late. And I find it important to be able to acknowledge this because acceptance and acknowledging what you're dealing with, what you're going through, like that's very important, as opposed to denying it and acting like you're not having an issue when really you might be. And I know that every person is different, but I know for me personally, it's been really tough on me. It's been really tough on a lot of members in the crypto Twitter community. I know that in other places, it's been very sour and toxic and what have you. There's been multiple amounts of FUD starting to come back. So why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because I'm trying to keep us all encouraged, such as I've done in the beginning when I first started my Twitter profile back in August of 2020. To be honest with you, I really was not expecting to have the number of followers that I currently have. And for that reason, I continue to be very appreciative and grateful for you all. Like, it really means the absolute most to me to know that I have as many people supporting me as I do. So I really try my best to stay optimistic and bring positivity into this space, because at the end of the day, what matters most is that we're there for each other and that we support one another no matter what happens. And I feel that this is a critical and pivotal moment where we shouldn't be talking about each other, tearing each other down, talking about this project and the next project not being on par with another project. And I'm not going to talk about any examples per se, but like I said before, this is a very critical and pivotal moment where we should be uplifting one another, because quite frankly, none of us knows what another person might be going through. So it's not healthy to bring about any type of negativity or pessimistic viewpoint, no matter what you may think about a particular project, or if you don't hold it, or whatever your thoughts may be on it. It's like we should all be helping each other succeed no matter what, because when it really comes down to it, once we do get our explosive altcoin season this year, I'm really hoping this quarter, but I mean, time is the hardest thing to predict. And that's one thing that Blockchain Backer always mentions in his videos, is that whenever you have the question, when moon, time is the absolute hardest thing to predict. So our best thing that we could possibly do is to just continue holding, buy as many dips as you can. If you can't buy any more dips, just hold what you got. Don't try to over trade, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Like, I'm not really a trader per se, like I'm a long-term holder. So my viewpoints and my goals may be different from the next person. I mean, if you're able to trade the market, then by all means go ahead and do that if that's what works for you. But for a lot of us, we've spent all this time stacking our bags, holding our bags, just patiently waiting. So that's really the best strategy, in my opinion, is to hold what you have, dollar cost average as best as you can, and just be patient and wait. And I know that this may sound easy, but trust me, it's not easy. And I'm realizing that firsthand. Like, the amount of strength and willpower that it takes to stomach the volatility of this crypto market is just unbelievable. And I say this knowing that I personally have been in this space for about a year and a half now. So it's like I've learned so much, but at the same time, there's still a lot more that I can learn and that I need to learn, mainly about the metaverse, NFTs, DAOs. That's just to name a few. So there's constantly something new coming out that we need to be mindful of and that we need to educate ourselves on, because this space is constantly changing, and the last thing that you want to do is be left behind. So, I'm just making this video for you guys today. It's not going to be super long, but I just wanted to send this out to encourage all you guys that are going through, because I'm going through it right with you. So just hold strong. We made it this far, so it would be foolish to capitulate now and sell your bags. And next thing you know, we do finally get that explosive rally, and then you are stuck with an even deeper pain and an even deeper regret because you didn't have what it took to hold what you had and just be patient and wait. And again, I know that that's easier said than done, but at this point, that's what we got to do, because it wouldn't make sense to sell your crypto now. Like, we've made it too far. We've gone too far at this point. So yeah, so just hang on in there, guys. I know that it's been a struggle, but we're going to make it. Like, that's all I can think about at this point. It's just getting to the finish line for this cycle, and then whatever happens once regulations and clarity hits, that's what's going to happen at that time. But we can't really worry about that right now. We just got to focus on making it through the rest of this cycle. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I encourage you all to do. So this is the video that I have for you guys today. So like I said, just hang in there. Keep your heads up. I know we're all going through different things right now, but eventually we'll be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I hope that this is of good courage and of motivation to some of you guys out there. I'll be posting this right away so that you guys can see it, watch it, and comment on it. So you guys have a great Tuesday. And of course, I'll be keeping in touch with you all on Twitter. If you ever need to talk to anybody or chat with anyone, just don't hesitate to DM me on Twitter. Like, my messages are open, so I do check them. So yeah, you guys have a great week, and we'll talk soon.